guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why am I doing this with the fork? Sorry.
All praise to the most higher. Took my sins with your hands tied up. Love me even when I'm fighting.
So today I'm back with another video. Finally, right? Finally. A lot of people thought that I was gonna give up. No. Yeah? No. First, let me explain to you why I haven't been active. Let me just do a quick explanation quickly before we get into the video. So my phone wasn't really doing it anymore. The audio wasn't working, the quality was just not what I wanted, it's not what I liked, and so I was like, should I get a new phone or should I get a new camera? I was like, might as well go big, might as well get a camera. So I got myself a camera that
I don't know how to use. Yeah.
You heard well. I don't know how to use, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out for you lot, alright? I'm gonna figure it out. So yes, so as you see, I'm doing a little mukbang. I ordered I already opened it because I couldn't really wait. But I'm very confused of what this is. So this was meant to be fried rice. Hi Stephanie.
That stinks.
The whole room stinks.
20 minutes later.
Anyways guys, I'm back. So I had to go get, I don't know if to serve it in a plate or just eat like this. But yeah, so I don't know what this really is. I ordered fried rice, mixed fried rice, but right? But I got a lot of things in here. But it is what it is. I eat whatever. So anyways, as I was saying, today, as you see from the title, I'm going to talk about my life, basically that's my life. As you can see, I've been the only Christian in my family for a while now, and I feel like there's not a lot of videos and a lot of people that talk about that certain topic and how to deal with it. And yeah, why do I look like I'm gonna? So I'm gonna start by explaining to you guys about my background, not my background, but how my family is. So if you guys have seen my testament video, go check it out, because that's where you get in-depth context about my whole situation. So my family is Catholic, but not really Catholic. Like, we'll just go to church on like special days and that's it. So fast forward, I become Christian now, and I start to face a lot of things. Like, the thing that hit me the most was going to church and being the only person that I felt like I had no parents, because everyone goes with their families, right? But I had no one there, so I just felt so weird. That made me a bit upset. Then I started like forcing my parents to go. Like, I'll be like, oh, can you guys come to this event? Can you please do this? And it will get me very angry, the fact that they wouldn't support me. They would support me, like, okay, you can be whatever you want, like, you can just believe in whatever you want, but you can't, I'm not going to believe in that. And I didn't understand why, and I just forced them into it. I remember it got to a point where I started having arguments with my dad, like big arguments with my dad. But it's because no one told me that, Nayeli, you can't force anyone. You can't force your parents, you can't force your sister, you can't force anyone to believe in what you believe. You can't, and that's the truth. But I know you have the desire to bring your whole family to church and spend such a great time at church with your whole family and share this great feeling with your whole family. However, you can't force it in them. Believing comes from yourself. Like, you believe, they have to believe themselves. They have to have the desire in their heart to change and to believe in Christ. And that's what I didn't understand, because obviously I was a baby Christian, as people would say. Like, I had just started, I didn't understand certain things, so I was doing it all wrong. I want to tell you what to do and what you shouldn't do when you're the only Christian in your family. Firstly, you shouldn't force them, because that's what I did, and it didn't. They basically got tired of it. Second, focus on yourself and focus on your family after. but make sure that you are alright. Make sure that you're alright spiritually. And that's when my parents started believing more in Christ. I just started to focus on myself. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna grow spiritually. I was praying. I was just getting closer to God, building that relationship with God. And like some random day in January, I remember January 2020, this year, my mom comes to me and she's like, oh, I want to go to church with you. Nayeli was so confused. I was so confused, guys. I was like, because in my head, I had given up already. I had been like, oh, like, it's impossible that my mom will come to church ever, because I know how she is. I know how she thinks about the church. So the fact that she said that to me, I was so thankful and grateful to God. And I was like, God, you, like, I could cry right now. But it was crazy, because when she said that, and when I saw my mom at church with me, I was like, I really thought this was impossible. I really gave up, and I really thought, you know, there's no way my parents will ever come to church, because I didn't invite them anymore. I just gave up. Through that, God was telling me, like, Nayeli, keep going, and they will see you and believe in me, because you are showing them Jesus. If you act more like Jesus, you're going to show them how Jesus was, and they will believe in God. My mom, my dad saw me change, so how drastically I changed them in a good way, and they started believing more in Christ. I started hearing my mom watch preachers in her phone, listen to Christian music. My dad, during quarantine, he will speak to me about God and how, yeah, I like the fact that you go to church, Nayeli, I like this. But before all of that happened, I was arguing with my dad nearly every Saturday, Friday, when I would come late home because of church. Because my church is in the south and it's like an hour away from where I live, so obviously I'll stay there a bit late, and then it'll become extremely late once I get home. After I focused on myself, I realised that that's all you can do. All you should do is focus on yourself and focus on helping yourself. How can you help yourself? Read the word, pray. I know this sounds so cliche, and I know everyone says it, but it's the truth. Focus on God, on your relationship with God, and trust me, so many things will change in your life, and in the good way. So many things will change in your life, and your family will see you and start believing in God and seeing that, you know, God is real. God is so real. And only show that to people through your testimony. So that's what I learned, and that's why I want to encourage you who's watching right now. You might just start to believe in Christ, and you're just there like, how do I do this? It's so hard. My family is judging me right now. My family is laughing at me right now, because for me to be a Christian, people like my family will be like, Christian, like they'll cuss out people that were not Catholic. Like if you were another type of Christian, they will not, you know, they will just cuss you out. I know a lot of people give up. I know a lot of friends of mine who wouldn't tell their parents they're going to church at all. I remember I had this friend, he would literally tell his mom, oh mom, I'm going to my friend's house. Every time he would go youth group, and he was like, what? In my head I was like, isn't your mom going to be happy about the fact that you're going to church? But it's not the same for everyone. All of our families have different beliefs, different way of thinking. Keep going, don't give up. It's going to get better. Trust me, it's going to get so much better. And you have God, and with God you can do the impossible. Things that you thought could never happen will happen. And yeah, He strengthens you, and you have to keep going. And just don't be like me and don't force anyone. Don't be judgmental and see your family, your dad is drinking, your mom is drinking, and you're just judging them. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do, because if you do that, you're just going to feel like, oh, that's why I don't want to be Christian, because they're so judgmental. Don't do that. Show them what God showed you, love. Show them love. Show them respect. And just show your testimony and show how God has changed you and changed your life. I didn't give up, therefore my sister right now, she I love seeing my sister. My sister this week, yeah, she has read the Bible every single day. The other day she was like, Naeli, can you leave my room for a second? And I was like, what? And then she was like, yeah, because I want to read the Bible. And in my head I was like, wow, this is what I've done to my sister. I've encouraged her and I've told, because she's with me all the time because we share rooms, and she's seen my change and she's seen everything that I do, and she follows my little footsteps, and I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy that she can see that God is real from this young age, and I wish I did. And yeah, you can make a difference. You can change someone's life. Just focus on you first. Help yourself first. And this verse that always helps me is like, love others as you love yourself. And I just think it's so important. And so in the Bible it says love others as you love yourself. It doesn't say love others and then you love yourself. No, you have to learn to love you and learn love is God and learn about God, and then that's when you're gonna know how to help others when you have God. It didn't look very appetizing, I can't lie, but it's so nice, guys. Yeah. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about today. Just a chill video of me, like just talking to you as if you're my friend, and just telling you about my life and trying to see how I can help you. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what else you want me to chit chat about. I didn't know how to eat and talk at the same time. It's impossible. I thought I was going to choke. And I felt rude. Because if I ate and spoke, then that means I'm going to eat with my mouth open. And then isn't that rude? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what else you guys want me to talk about. If you guys want to get to know me a little bit more. And yeah, don't worry, I'm going to be uploading every single week from now on, yeah? Yeah, I'm not going to lack, I promise, I promise. But yeah guys, bye, subscribe to my channel, press the notification bell on if you want to get notified every time I post a video. Yeah? Alright, bye-bye!
All praise to the Most Higher. Took my sins with your hands tied up. Love me even when I fight up.